anyone here going through adversity, going through something bad, how do you know it's bad? That question is huge. How do you know? And then reflect on how ignorant you are. You know, because what is really like a life crisis? It's when things don't go according to your plan. How do you know what's best for you? And really reflect on how little you know about the world, the universe, about, like, we know nothing. We're so stupid. So stupid. You have no idea, and we're so quick to judge shit. As soon as something's like, oh, it's not going according to plan, fuck, why is this happening? Stop judging it. How do you know? And then reflect back on all those things you thought were bad for you, and how maybe in the long run they weren't. You don't know what's good for you or not. Stop judging it. And as soon as you stop judging it, shit gets way easier. Because that's what holds us back. It's like we think it's bad for us, and then we resist it, and there's all the negative, like, why is this happening? The self-hate. If you're just like, fuck yeah, adversity. You don't know what's good for you or not. Stop judging. You're on this ride that is life. Like, you're already on the fucking ride. Your seatbelt's fucking strapped in. You can resist it and judge every up and down, or just go with the flow. You're here till you die. Go with the flow of shit. You don't know what's good or not. Why not just embrace it all and just view it as contrast? You know, as you were asking with different emotions, that's what makes life interesting. It's the ups and downs. If things were going well the entire time, how boring would that be? You can think you know more than the universe, or the universe has your back. Now, fuck should I know if the universe has my back? But guess what? Life's a lot easier if you adopt that belief. And that's literally how I view it. It's like, here's a new flavor. Here's a new face. You could even view your life like a fucking movie. It's like, here's the next scene. You've exhausted that scene. You've reached that point where it's like there's nothing to learn from that scene anymore. You won't expand from that phase of life. So here's something new. And it's always extremely uncomfortable because you're kind of shoved into the unknown. It's out of your comfort zone. Again, if you won't expand, life will help you expand. And if you go with the flow, shit's way easier. Find the excitement that you are back to ground zero, but in a new area. So here you are in this new phase, and you can resist trying to go back, or let's see what up.
You started this in a basement. In a fucking basement. Show me how you live. Show me how you fight. Show me who the fuck you are.
Hard work, work. There you go. Hard work, work. Everybody do it. Hard work, work. Hard work, work, work. Hard work, work. Do it every day. Hard work, work. Got a quarter to three. You gotta work to win. You gotta want it to win. Hard work, work. Hard work, work.
The truth is very concise. The words are very few. But people don't want to hear the truth because the truth hurts. But you grow from pain. You really do. You can't know how to deal with success. You can't know how to deal with failures. You can't know how to deal with the bumps in the road that if you haven't had a taste of everything. We all have next level ability. There's not other people that aren't holding you back. Your boss isn't holding you back. Your parents aren't holding you back. Those are excuses. To me, there's no such thing as luck, okay? All luck is preparation meeting opportunity. Plain and simple. You have to be ready, prepared for that situation. If you're an employee of this company and the boss puts you into a pressure situation, that's a privilege. He believes in you. You better deliver. Because if you don't, that situation goes to somebody else, and you may never get that opportunity again. Everything matters. If you take any situation and just take the word only and take the word just out of it, it changes the whole phrase. It's just a game. It's a game. It's only a job. The body has limitations. The mind does not. We focus so much on what goes on from the neck down that we forget it all starts from here. Everything starts from here. If you're not mentally ready, you're never really physically prepared. And that's where the preparation starts. I firmly believe that everybody in this room, everybody on this planet has a gift. It's your job to figure out what that gift is. Then it becomes your job to decide whether you're going to act on that or not. Everyone sees the work that you put in, but it's what you don't see is going to determine how far you're going to get. I hear stuff all the time. People say, oh, look in the mirror and you'll see why you're not succeeding. I don't believe that. Okay? It's what you don't see in the mirror. That's what's holding you back. It's what you're not willing to see is why talent is not enough. And when you finally see it and accept it and decide to work on it, then you can take that next level.
I came from a horrible background. I got called nigger every day of my life growing up, lived in a small town. One of the high-ups in the KKK, son, sat behind me in 2 classes, so he called me nigger all the time. Got my first car, they spray painted nigger, we're gonna kill you on it. So I was just an insecure, scared kid. But the best thing that happened to me, no one helped me. So the things that we run from the truth. We're running from the truth, man. As painful and as brutal as it is, we have the ability to go in such a space if you're willing to suffer, and I mean suffer. Your brain and your body, once connected together, can do anything. The only way you're ever going to get to the other side of this journey is you have got to suffer to grow. To grow, you must suffer. So I wanted to change to be the hardest man ever created. And my goal when I was sitting there, not going to school, being bullied, having no self-esteem, my goal was the only person that's going to turn this person around is me. How? That's the question. How are you going to do that? I had to build calluses in my brain the same way I built calluses on my hands. So I broke the Guinness Book of World Record for pull-ups a long time ago, but I failed at it twice. And I did 67,000 pull-ups in trying to break this record. So to do 4,030 pull-ups, I had to do 67,000 for training for that. But if you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness. That's what people don't understand. By me running, I'm callous in my mind. I'm not training for a race. I'm training for life. I'm training for the time when I get that 2 o'clock in the morning call that my mom is dead or something happens tragic in life. I don't fall apart. I'm training my mind and my body and my spirit so it's all one, so I can handle what life is going to throw at me. Because the life I've lived, it throws a whole bunch at you. And if you're not physically and mentally prepared for that, you're just going to crumble and you're good for nobody. Even the hardest men, in times of suffering, what we do is we forget how hard we really are. Suffering is the true test of life. We are all great. No matter if you think you're dumb, no matter if you think you're fat, no matter if you are fat, no matter if you've been bullied, or no matter if you just got back from Iraq or Afghanistan and you have no legs or your arms or whatever, man, we all have greatness.